to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Nittany Lions ready to kick it away first. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in, and I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Play fake, Julian Sayed. The quick out. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Throwing, say it. He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. Makes a move. Out of bounds at the 43, and he took that one. Not too far from midfield. Great job by the return team. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Surge to head for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. To throw, it's Beck. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Well, this is absolutely domination early by this team. We've seen the early touchdown. And David, how about the defense now coming up with the massive pick 6? And all of a sudden, their opponent is completely reeling, and we just barely started this game.
That just started the game, and all the momentum swings to one side, and now you got to find a way on this possession. You got to get the football back, and you got to do something with it. You got to get some of this momentum little by little, but so far, this is a dreaded start.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get on offense and get a few throws. That was a phenomenal individual effort.
They'll send the back in motion. Beck's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Buckeye! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Nice grab to get that squib kick inside the 10. Taken down for a big loss on the return.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. The run inside. It's Hansen. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Beck. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I don't know if anybody saw this happening. He's 0 for 6 to start the game throwing. He's just not seeing the field real well. The defense has done a great job in the back end and with their pass rush, making life really hard on him. But they've got no points, and it's not a surprise. I mean, they thought they would be able to find some explosive plays throwing it early. That has not been the case.
And now there's a stoppage for an injured Buckeye. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. It'll be 3rd and long. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and
hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the snap, it's Peoples. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Hansen. Got enough for the 1st. He's running free down the middle. The 30, the 20, the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And sometimes you live by the blitz, and sometimes you die by the blitz. And right there, great job blocking it, understanding it was coming, and then somebody had to make a play in space, and he took it a long way.
You're right, David. It's always a risk by the defense, and if you don't have good gap integrity with the blitz, then the offense can pop one, and that's exactly what happened on that run. Everybody up front not getting flustered, just staying in their tracks, getting their blocks, giving their running back a lane. He uses that speed, and that's just not a touchdown, man. That is a long highlight reel TD.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Hansen. And a short gain on this run, and that will bring us to the end of the 1st. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Right back to the well. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
He'll field the punt. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Stay in. Working that left side now. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position.
Has it. They will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Looking for a crease. It's Hansen. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Becht. Got his man on the right. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Martin. Finding some room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make a big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
The Nittany Lions, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Unloads quickly. There he goes. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. In the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Defense looks as if it's coming. He'll try it again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. To the air, it's Becht. Into the end zone. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. At the 40, there he goes. Breaks into the open. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Go. Here's Sayin to throw. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. Inside the 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Lets it fly deep downfield. To the end zone and it's picked off. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. On the ground, it's Martin. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with FIU taking on the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. And it's FIU who are rewarded for feeding their star. For some reason, he plays better at home, and this team plays better at home, as they did today.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
And it's 3 straight victories for this team as they start to get hot.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score.
And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the... So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. The run inside. It's Jackson. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced.
And remember back, guys, the defense gives them the short field, and the offense takes care of business. And now building this lead and really putting pressure on the other side. The offense on the other side is going to have to get pass happy. So dial up that nickel, dial up that dime, get that pass defense ready.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Shakes off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Beck. Just a short pass to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
On the ground, it's Martin. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about
maybe some room here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Penn State. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. He'll bring it out. It's Sanchez. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Running inside, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Still on his feet at the 35. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill, you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
Going right back to Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust.
Makes the grab in their space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And offensively, man, they just keep finding him time and time again, and he's making plays. And if I'm the defense, I got to do something different. Like, I got to put a safety over the top. I got to double cover him. I got to do something because right now this rhythm and this timing is on another level.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime. Maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Grabbed outside the numbers. Touchdown, Buckeye! And the punishment has been extended. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And right down the middle.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
Final play of the quarter coming. Back to pass, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play.
Booster.
Defense in press coverage. Wide receiver going in motion.
Go.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
Sometimes as quarterbacks, you have to play above the X's and O's. That play is designed to be thrown from the pocket, but because of the pass rush, it wasn't going to happen. So he had to use his athleticism, get outside the pocket, and then make something happen on the fly. Nice job.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Now facing a third and long.
Sweep.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Howard. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Upstairs to make the catch. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Coming out with it, it's Sanchez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Say it. Rushes on him. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
He's going to take off. Ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
Here's the handoff. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Off play action. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Right back to him on the ground. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
3rd and short now from their own 48. Might be calling a hot route. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Saying to throw for it on 4th. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook. So let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop you. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. And I got to be honest, I like it.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Let it go.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it set up on the outside. At the 30. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Go.
Throwing, say it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Booster. Go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. With Ohio State once again taking down Penn State in this one, the Nittany Lion fans left to wonder what might have been. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.